and it's the final of the 100-yard breaststroke here in Atlanta. There's that record set by Lily King, 55.73 back in 2019. Lily King obviously has Olympic hardware. Another Olympian is in this field. It's Sophie Hansen from NC State. The senior out of Sweden is a two-time Olympian, and in Tokyo she finished 6th in the 100-meter breast. She is the reigning ACC champion in the 100-yard breast, and last year won the NCAA championship in this race.
You've got 5 conference champions in this, 2 runner-ups in their respective conference.
Here's the top seed out of the prelims this morning. Anna Elent of Texas, only a sophomore, has one career 3rd place finish at NCAA's, the 2021 Big 12 champ, looking for what would be at least a minor surprise on paper coming in.
Well, she became the 5th fastest performer in history with that swim this morning, the only one to break 57. This is one heck of a field. It might get overshadowed by some of the other races with superstars, but you've got 4 of the 8 fastest swimmers in history swimming in this race. Hansen, Wenger, Elent, and Dobler.
Elent out of Germany was also a Tokyo Olympian. She advanced to the semifinals in the 100-meter breast, now looking for the NCAA championship and looking for big points for Texas. They got to make up some ground now on Stanford in the race for 2nd. There are no Stanford swimmers in this final. There is one swimmer from Virginia, Alexis Wenger, and Wenger's been a big part of some relay teams for Virginia, now looking to score some big individual points for the Cavaliers as well.
She is just behind Hansen as far as the all-time list. She's the 4th fastest. Hansen's the 3rd fastest, only behind Lily King and Molly Hannes. So this has got all the markings of a great race. If Elent swims the race that she did this morning, she's going to win this. I mean, she was about 7/10 ahead of Dobler, who will be right above her in lane number 5.
Dobler, the Pac-12 champ this year in the 100-yard breast. So she's in 5, Elent in 4, the ACC champ Hansen in 6, ACC runner-up Wenger in 3.
Take your mark.
Elent had the speed this morning. Dobler went out with her. They're both 26.8 going out. That record split going out by Lily King, 25.9. Very tight across the board. It looks maybe like Wenger.
Yeah, it looks like Wenger and then Dobler, the top 2. That white swim cap in lane 3 for Alexis Wenger, just out in front at the 50-yard mark.
That 26.6, she's out way faster than she went this morning. About a half a second faster for Wenger right there. The senior, what a way it would be to go out as a victor in this race individually. She's going to go out on a team championship, but boy, this would be huge.
Oh, look how tight it's getting. Wenger still holding the lead. Dobler in 5 trying to chase her down. Wenger looking for another magical moment for Virginia. Dobler trying to close for USC. Wenger to the wall. And Dobler closes at the end. Dobler the win by 400ths over Wenger.
Wow. Another good one. Another one for the books. 56.93 to 56.97. Here's Dobler right there. Watch her off the start. Nice start, but nothing special there. What was special was her last 50. And really, more specifically than that, her last 15 yards. Here's the final turn. She starts to inch up, but I thought this was all Wenger right there. I didn't think there was any way, especially with 10 yards left, I didn't think anybody was going to catch her. Did you, Bill? Look how close the finish was, though. Look across the board right there. Oh, what a beautiful finish. I mean, here you've got Elent, who finished 5th, and she's only 0.3 of a second behind.
Yeah, it's like a line.
Yeah.
1 through 6 there at the finish.
Throw a blanket across of them. Wow.
And Dobler with that perfectly timed final stroke wins by 400ths, only 800ths ahead of Sophie Hansen, who takes 3rd for NC State. Kaitlyn Dobler, big finish. She gets the championship and the interview with Elizabeth Beisel.
Kaitlyn, a best time and now a national champion. How's that sound to you?
It sounds amazing. I'm so happy, especially after getting 2nd last year. It's been my goal for a year, and I was really happy to be able to achieve it.
For you coming into a race that is that stacked and that close at the finish, how aware are you of everybody else versus finding a balance of just focusing on yourself and your own race?
At the last turn, I was just putting my head down and seeing where it went. I knew where everyone was up until that point, but I just decided to swim my own race, and it paid off, so I'm really happy about that.
Runner-up last year, national champ this year. Great job, Kaitlyn.
Thank you so much.
So Kaitlyn Dobler makes that one spot improvement every second place finisher wants, from silver last year to the championship this time around in the 100-yard breaststroke.